The discovery of Australopithecus, Olduvai Gorge. July 17, 1959. The Olduvai Gorge was first discovered in the early 20th century by a German butterfly collector. However, Olduvai has come to be identified with Mary and Louis Leakey, who worked here for over 40 years. It was Mary Leakey who directed archaeological excavations at Olduvai and Laetoli, and she made some of the most exciting discoveries. This is what Louis Leakey wrote about one of their most remarkable finds.
That morning I woke with a headache and a slight fever. Reluctantly, I agreed to spend the day in camp. With one of us out of commission, it was even more vital for the other to continue the work, for our precarious 7-week season was running out. So Mary departed for the diggings with Sally and Toots, 2 of our dogs, in the Land Rover, and I settled back to a restless day off. Sometime later, perhaps I dozed off, I heard the Land Rover coming up fast to camp. I had a momentary vision of Mary stung by one of our hundreds of resident scorpions or bitten by a snake that had slipped past the dogs. The Land Rover rattled to a stop, and I heard Mary's voice calling over and over,
"I've got him! I've got him! I've got him!"
Still groggy from the headache, I couldn't make her out. "Got what? Are you hurt?" I asked.
Him. The man. Our man. The one we've been looking for 23 years.
The remains of early humans have been classified into different species. These are often distinguished from one another based on differences in bone structure. For instance, species of early humans are differentiated in terms of their skull size and distinctive jaws. These characteristics may have evolved due to what has been called the positive feedback mechanism. For example, bipedalism enabled hands to be freed for carrying infants or objects. In turn, as hands were used more and more, upright walking gradually became more efficient. Apart from the advantage of freeing hands for various uses, far less energy is consumed while walking as compared to the movement of a quadruped. However, the advantage in terms of saving energy is reversed while running. There is indirect evidence of bipedalism as early as 3.6 million years ago. This comes from the fossilized hominid footprints at Laetoli, Tanzania. Fossil limb bones were recovered from Hadar, Ethiopia. Provides more evidence of bipedalism around 2.5 Maya, with the onset of a phase of glaciation when large parts of the Earth were covered with snow. There were major changes in climate and vegetation. Due to the reduction in temperatures as well as rainfall, grassland areas expanded at the expense of forests, leading to the gradual extinction of the early forms of Australopithecus that were adapted to forests and the replacement by species that were better adapted to the drier conditions. Among these were the earliest representatives of the genus Homo. Homo is a Latin word, meaning man, although there were women as well. Scientists distinguish amongst several types of Homo. The names assigned to these species are derived from what is regarded as their typical characteristics. So, fossils are classified as Homo habilis, the toolmaker, Homo erectus, the upright man, and Homo sapiens, the wise or thinking man. Fossils of Homo habilis have been discovered at Omo in Ethiopia and Olduvai Gorge in Tanzania. The earliest fossils of Homo erectus have been found both in Africa and Asia, Koubi-Fora and West Turkana, Kenya, Madukar and Sangiran, Java. As the finds in Asia belong to a later date than those in Africa, it is likely that hominids migrated from East Africa to southern and northern Africa, to southern and northeastern Asia, and perhaps to Europe, sometime between 2 and 1.5 Maya. This species survived for nearly 1 million years. In some instances, the names for fossils are derived from the places where the first fossils of a particular type were found. So fossils found in Heidelberg, a city in Germany, were called Homo heidelbergensis, while those found in the Neander Valley were categorized as Homo neanderthalensis. The fossils of Homo heidelbergensis have a wide distribution, having been found in Africa, Asia, and Europe. The Neanderthals occupied Europe and Western and Central Asia from roughly 130,000 to 35,000 years ago. They disappeared abruptly in Western Europe around 35,000 years ago. In general, compared with Australopithecus, Homo have a larger brain, jaws with a reduced outward protrusion, and smaller teeth. An increase in brain size is associated with more intelligence and better memory. The changes in the jaws and teeth were probably related to differences in dietary habits. If you want more history videos, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Till then, goodbye and take care.